Welcome to PT26Net's review of the Lee Enfield bayonet. I'm going to go over both of the most popular types here in this video. I have a couple representatives from the older style and one of the newer style. Okay. The philosophy on these bayonets basically is to go along with your Enfield rifle. It gives you a close quarters ability. Okay, without these, they're basically just bolt action rifle, and they make you kind of vulnerable when things get really close. And that's why for hundreds of years bayonets have been standard issue weapons for infantry. Okay, also if you're not carrying a fighting knife, bayonet will do, especially one that's built kind of like a knife, like this one. This is almost like a short sword, and these were the secondary weapons of British infantrymen during both World Wars. Okay, steel. Some of these knife talking points, that's what I'm using here, aren't really going to be applicable to these, because they aren't really modern. The steel on these is just whatever steel they used. I mean, I'm going to talk about the quality of the steel pretty much. On these, I think it's very acceptable. It holds an edge fairly well. On this one, I think it's basically pot metal. I mean, there's nothing quality about that bayonet. Okay, the handle materials. There is no handle, and just some wood slabs screwed onto the blade. Not really much to say either on that. It's the same thing pretty much. The sheaths, this is kind of interesting, are very high quality. They're on these blade bayonets. They're basically like a medieval sword scabbard, which, since they're made in England, it's not really all that surprising. This is basically just like a little metal socket type thing it fits into. That's all it is. It's very much in shape and form and function like British bayonets of the 1700s, except the ones from the 1700s were kind of made of leather like that. But they were kind of the same thing, just a hole for the blade to go into. Okay, size and weight. Their bayonets, they're all pretty heavy. This one's actually fairly light. This probably weighs, I don't know, quarter of a pound, half a pound, somewhere in there. These are a couple pounds each. They're fairly heavy. Ergonomics, I would say that has no ergonomics to it whatsoever. These actually fairly fit your hand well. I mean, if you really had to use these, they would do fairly well. Variations. This, they actually made one that had a blade on it, and these they made one that had a hooked quillion. Accessories, they have the sheaths. Compatibility with your systems, if you run a Lee Enfield, they'd be compatible. Value wise, these are about $100 to $150, and this is about $20. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you like my videos.